Positional rebounders, and when you think about how the game is played, Jimsky there with the force, but able to find the bottom of the net. But
the Kings and 16 games behind Oklahoma City, but since then a 21-6 record as Bradley Beal trip and 5 straight losses has it on the outside looking in. Curry doing some dancing and able to bury the 3.
How about the 2-man act?
Late clock once again. Beal's got it, drives on Buddy Hield, and scores that little runner.
That was really good to create looks.
Stops a 9-0 Warriors run, and Stephen Curry right back at it. There'll be no 3-point game here tonight for Stephen. Sure how he was going to come out of it, but Steve Kerr made a point earlier that, you know, Mike Dunleavy played with Jimmy Butler. He kind of had an idea for Phoenix. And Curry working on Gillespie, a little floater, no good, but he gets his own putback. Curry always by Gillespie, keeps the dribble, finds some open space, and a mid-range jumper is good.
If you're Gillespie, though, you don't.
Up ahead to Booker, coming off a 40-point game against the Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Off the glass and good, and 4 in a row. Just came off a tough road trip with 4 games to go. Wow, Curry, he is on one tonight.
Win, that kind of changes the trajectory of just a little bit.
In the corner, Buddy Hield, no good. Looney battling for it, ends up off the foot of Looney. A turnover and a layup by Hield. So Looney gets stuck on Booker.
Hit Looney's foot, but keep in mind, kick balls are when you intentionally kick the ball. That was not the case there as Booker able to knock down.
Podziemski, tough shot from the baseline, especially for the left-hander. He's a lefty like you. Allen drives baseline. In the corner, 3-pointer, in and out for Ryan Dunn. Buddy Hield pushes, and Booker gets a block, and that takes us to the end of the first quarter. So Golden State up 30.
But these next 4, we're going to do it.
Yeah, good stuff there, Lauren. Curry goes up top. Jackson Davis throws it down.
And that's a good chart since Butler's come over.
7 turnovers now for Phoenix. What a pass. Curry never stops. Lead for Golden State. Devin Booker back on the floor. Keith Santos tries to guard him. Booker gets himself some space.
Right.
Allen lost the handle. 6 offensive rebounds for Golden State. And once again, Curry sets up Jackson Davis. Here's Kuminga. Gets inside, drops it off. Keith Santos able to lay it in. And all of a sudden, had a nice little run.
When you told me that earlier, D.A., I was like, you tell me Mike D'Antoni wasn't here for more than 4 years.
Darrow can't hit it. Up ahead, Podziemski running the floor. Shot fake, a couple of them. He is the master at that. And he shows you how. Brandon Podziemski. He is so smart.
I mean, my goodness, defensively right now, the Suns have no clue in terms of their transition.
It's got an NBA All-Star kind of feel right now.
Yeah.
Santos rips that rebound down. And the last 30 seconds, and number Curry. He's dropped 19 in this first half. 3-pointer, no good. Long rebound. Podziemski's got a reset. Podziemski with a right hand drives it. Another shot fake. No. Follow, no good. And this first half comes to a merciful end for the Phoenix Suns. 69-43. Spots 5 through 8 kind of up for grabs. That means you'll have, as Butler hits a turnaround, that means you're going to have 2 teams. The Nuggets are trying to put some pieces back together today after they made changes. As Butler drives it, dunks it, is fouled.
And that one's going to be interesting, too, to see what happens when Bradley Beal able to get a big picture, right? Because that team right
tomorrow night, they play San Antonio back at Chase Center, San Francisco. Warriors will be back home tomorrow. And he'll fire up a three. Pajemski missed it. Kuminga's there for the offensive rebound. Look at the ground that Kuminga just covered to getting Phoenix. Phoenix not putting much effort out there defensively as Kuminga able to score. Even the worst teams have great players. But the Suns are ready to call it a season. As Ryan
on both sides of the ball, Moody's improved.
Steve Kerr was talking to us about how Butler is infused. Well, Pajemski's really thriving right now with Butler in tow.
And BA, to your point, it's not that Pajemski lacked confidence, but he was not as good a player in terms of his decision-making, the pace with which he played. All those things have improved mightily. I gotta say, BA, I've been pretty impressed with this crowd. You haven't felt like they have turned on the team at all. I know there are a lot of Warrior jerseys here, but
they're here for the show. That's for sure. And the Warriors are giving them just that. A hug at the end.
No.
He was, let me introduce you to Tim Duncan. He's the greatest player in the world. Passing the blank ball to the assistant coach's bench, and Steve Kerr was still playing in those days as Mason Plumlee able to put that in. And then the Warriors have Kuminga, Buddy Hield with Santos, Jackson Davis, and Spencer. And Iguodala able to put it in. Great opportunity for some of these guys to get some extra run. Guy Santos from Brazil.
The offensive player, but he has been locked in defensively, really has a good grasp of what they want to do. It's been terrific here tonight. You're immediately able to kind of erase that from your memory bank when you come out with a performance like this. Jackson, incredible as a talent that Steph Curry is. He's a great teammate. You know, that's one thing that everyone who's played with him will tell you.
That's a block, but recovered there by Jackson Davis. And the Warriors have gone up over 120 now. 121-82.
You know, the thing about this postseason is so many teams.
I mean, we're late in the game. These guys could easily just sit back and chill. They're all up celebrating their teammates right now.
Clowning right now.
Draymond's leading the pack. He's sitting amongst the fans in the first row. Just the other day against Houston. Houston scored 148 in that game as Monte Morris able to lay it in. And then we'll be back on the air Tuesday for the play-in after our doubleheader Thursday as Rowe drops a three-pointer. GA's playing hurt tonight. He blew his Achilles. He's got the boot on.
Oh, man.
No problem. That's what you get for still trying to be a hooper at your age.
Golf game. Just, man, my club's at home right now in the garage.
Elected.
Boy.
One last shot for the Warriors.
It's like my first girlfriend in high school.
Oh, really?
Woo. Man, I'm going to just leave it at that.
Oh, no. You made it this whole way. So that's a final 133-95. 38-point victory.